All right. Just wanted to record this video to give you some tips on how you can break through your comfort zone, basically. So, breaking out of your comfort zone is obviously really good to get to where you want to be in life and reach the goals that you want to reach to. And sometimes we can be very stuck in our comfort zone in our minds, and it's basically just a prison. Like you're living in your mind. You you are a prison to you are a prisoner to your own mind, basically. So yeah, I just wanted to share some tips because I was really stuck in my comfort zone as well. And then I just started to do some changes, and over time I have gone really, really far out of my comfort zone. So I can just share you some really good tips if you want to do it as well. If you want to get out of your comfort zone and start doing things that you weren't doing before, basically. So I'm gonna make this as clear as possible. I hope this won't overwhelm you and that you will understand everything. But yeah, so I'm not an expert of this, but just wanted to share my greatest tips which I've not heard anywhere else, and this helped me a lot to get out of my comfort zone. And yeah, I just wanted to share some good tips, basically. So start with number one. Number one is you need to take a decision. If you are like, yeah, I want to break out of my comfort zone, but it doesn't matter that much. I'm comfortable where I am. If you talk to yourself like that, you will never make a change. So you actually need to take a decision that you want to change. You actually want to push through your comfort zone. You want to do new things, because if you are in this middle state, you you will just give up when it gets tough, basically. And if you don't have the motivation to break through your comfort zone, you won't do it as well. So you need something to actually push you to do this change, basically. And if you don't have it, then you probably won't succeed so well with getting out of your comfort zone. But try to find something that motivates you to actually take a decision. And you can take a decision now. Like you can just like that, you can take a decision that you actually want to change, that you actually want to push through your comfort zone and do new things. But if you don't do the change, you you won't be able to see results. But maybe you can see this video as a sign. So right now you will start to actually change, and you will actually start to get out of your comfort zone, hopefully. Um, Leave a comment if you if you made this decision today. But yeah, that's the first thing. You need to take a decision. You need to be clear that you are actually going to change now, like on this day. That yeah, you're gonna start making changes, basically. That's the first thing. Second thing is mindset Swift. So I don't know how you are seeing when you want to do things, but you're in your comfort zone and so on. But for me, I can talk from own experience that it has never worked. It has never worked to basically force myself to do things and be like, oh, I have to do this. I like, even though I feel really, really much resistance when going out of my comfort zone, I have tried to tell myself, like, you need to do it, you need to do it, push through, and it has never worked for me. Like when you have really much resistance, um, when doing things, we can take a social example. Like if you want to go up and talk to someone, or if you want to talk to more people, make more friends, get better relationships, so on, then maybe you feel like I just can't do it. Like you just can't go up and talk to this person or whatever. And then you try to force yourself to do it, but it will never work. And you need to you need to start by respecting yourself and loving yourself, and don't put so much pressure on yourself that you need to do this, you need to do this, and so on. So that's the thing. You need to change your mind. You can't force yourself to do things, but you need to respect yourself first, but also take accountability that you have full responsibility, that you are stuck in the comfort zone. So you need to say to yourself that you don't judge yourself, that you are not breaking through of your comfort zone, but also that you are responsible for your comfort zone. So you can actually change this, but just, respect yourself and don't judge yourself that you are where you are and that you're maybe scared to do these things. Like it's okay that you are scared, but you also have the you're also able to change it if you really want. So yeah, what I want to say is don't force yourself when you feel like you're scared to do things like I need to do it, I need to do it. No, you need to elevate your character first. You need to change how you think and how you look at these these different comfort zones and so on. So yeah, that's the thing. I hope that made sense. I'll try to explain it as easy as I can. But yeah, when I've done things really far out of my comfort zone that I didn't think I would be able to do, um, I can just tell you from like experience, it wasn't so much resistance. Like I was not forcing myself to do these things that I didn't thought I was able to do. I just worked a lot on my character. I worked a lot on becoming another person that's not scared to do these things. Um, this is a really like complex subject, how you can change your character and change your life path. But maybe you can watch another video on how to do it. But you basically need to just take the decision that you want to change, that you want to break through of your old self and become a elevated version of you, basically. That's the thing you need to do. You can't force yourself. You need to work on your character first, and then it will be easy to break through of your comfort zone. So in my example, when I did something, I didn't force myself. I just said to myself, it's okay if you don't want to do this, but I know that you can do it if you want to. And I was just in a really good state of mind, and yeah, I just did it basically. I It just happened because yeah, I was in a great state of mind. So, some actual practical tips how you can start to get out of your comfort zone is to start small. Um, just start by rewiring your brain that you will start doing things differently now. So when I was stuck in my comfort zone, I was doing like the same things all over. I was so, my mind was so programmed don't to not do things that I was scared of and to just do how I've always done it. And that's the thing, your mind is programmed right now to do things, but you need to break free of this programming. You need to start changing things about what you do, and you can start really small, and this will signal to your mind that you are doing things differently now and that you have changed and that you are changing basically. So if you're really, really stuck in your comfort zone, you feel like, oh, I'm really scared to do all these things, la la la. Start to do really, really small things that you usually don't do, and you feel like a slight discomfort when you think about doing it. Just train yourself to actually do these things because this is how you start. You can't go from 0 to 100 and do that thing that you're really, really scared of directly. You need to start small and you need to build your momentum up and build your respect for yourself up, basically. So to give you an example of how you can do it, and what I started to do is, let me give you a good example of things you can do. Start small. So basically, I had a thing where I was in my comfort zone that I didn't want to ask people for help. Like that was the thing I wasn't doing, and because I just always like to do things myself basically and don't ask for help. So when I took the decision to get out of my comfort zone, I just started to look for things that I usually didn't want to do, and I just started doing them. So for example, if I needed help with something and I thought, yeah, um, it's a discomfort for me to ask for help, so I'm not gonna do it. That was how my mind thought. Then I thought just, all right, then for this time I'll just ask for help, even if it's a bit discomfort, just to change my mind. And I did these small things, and it started to change. Like I started to rewire my brain to actually, yeah, that you can get out of your comfort zone, basically. And another thing you can do is to give yourself rewards when you break through of your comfort zone. Like I built a list for things that I could do, and then I start to give myself rewards for when I did it. So you can have different things that you want to accomplish, and your comfort zone is in the way of this. Maybe if it's um, yeah, I don't know. You want to get more social. You want to start talking to more people. I don't know, but you're stuck in your comfort zone. You are scared to talk to people, maybe. Then you can just start by having really, really small goals, like, oh, you want to smile at a stranger today and give yourself a reward for it. You want to talk to a stranger today, give yourself a better reward for it. Um, yeah, stuff like that. So basically, give yourself rewards when you're doing things that's good for your comfort zone. That's outside of your comfort zone. So that's a really good way to do it. And yeah, now at the last point, at the end of the day, you need to push yourself a bit. Like it will never be easy to get out and leave your comfort zone. Like it will never be easy. Like to go back to the first point, you just need to take a decision that you're actually willing to do these changes to get out of your comfort zone. And sometimes you just need to do it. You just need to push yourself a bit. Like, as I said earlier, you can't force yourself. You can't be like, I need to do this, I need to do this, because then you will never do it. Just have an open mind, be in a good state, be a happy, positive person. And when you see the things that you really want and you feel like your comfort zone is holding you back, try to just say to yourself, you know, it's okay if I don't do it, but for this time, just try to do it. Just push yourself a bit one time, and next time it will be so much easier. So that was my video. I hope this was pretty clear, and I hope this was not too confusing. But these tips, I really think it can help you if you want to break out of your comfort zone. And yeah, make sure to leave a like if you found this interesting, if you found this if you found value from this video. But yeah, and leave a comment if you're making a decision today to actually get out of your comfort zone. Write a comment down below, and I'll make sure to answer it. Have an awesome day. Cheers.